Good morning, everyone.
Today we have a travel day. We are traveling from the beautiful little town of Tam Quoc all the way to Hanoi. Okay, so we've made it down to our breakfast area. Honestly, this breakfast location is so good. It's right on our main street of Tam Quoc. So there's people and stuff going on, so it's really cool to just kind of sit and people watch a little bit. This place has been fantastic. We're at the Coziana homestay. The room's been awesome. The breakfast is crazy. You'll see when it all comes out. But yesterday, I think Robin and I had fruit, eggs with toast, a banana pancake, coffee, juice. Like, she just kept bringing stuff out, and it was like, we both left breakfast very full. So now today she brought us some Vietnamese breakfasts. Not sure exactly what they are, but we're gonna give them a try. They look delicious, so. That's pretty good. It's got like a potato filling, but it's very sweet. Like it's like a cinnamony apple potato filling with like a crusty outside, but it's a bit chewy. But it's really good.
I was trying this thing and I literally have no idea what is inside. It looks like egg, but it doesn't taste like egg, and it's a really, really soft dough on the outside. Really good. Wish I knew the name of any of these things. Also, yesterday, Graham said we got pancakes and toast with eggs, and the day before we got toast with eggs, so I was expecting something along the same. But she brought us a whole banh mi. And this one looks like it has like all the classic things that a banh mi would have, like cilantro, lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and then it's got some eggs on it, so switching it up again. Delicious.
Okay, we've made a pretty good dent in the breakfast that she brought out. She just literally keeps bringing food and food and food. It's awesome, absolutely wonderful. But we are both stuffed, so I think we're just gonna sit and enjoy our coffee and our juice before we go pack up the rest of our room.
So even though we didn't give you guys an official tour of this place, the hosts have just been so nice. It feels like Graham and I are one of the only people staying here. I know that's not true because I see other people, but it just feels like we have a little connection with them. They have, obviously their family lives here on the property somewhere too, whether it's in the back or off to the side. So all of their kids are running around, they have a huge family, and it just is really nice to see them all kind of here together, and it just makes a really homey kind of atmosphere. So we would definitely highly suggest, if you guys want. It's a wonderful location, it's wonderful people, and the amenities are great.
Okay, before we clean up this mess that this room is, it's time for another cup of coffee.
Thanks, hon.
Yep.
All right, so we've checked out of our hotel and we've made our way, which was like less than a minute walk to the place where the bus is going to pick us up. There's a couple different options for you to get from Tam Quoc or the Ninh Binh area to Hanoi. There's regular buses, of course, but there's also these like minivans, or they're called limousines, and they take like 7 to 9 passengers,
yeah.
I do believe. And it's like $2 more. And because Graham and I had such a bad experience with the last bus, we were really worried about where they would make us go to the pickup point. So we've opted to just come and book with one of the travel agencies here. It was the same price as on, actually it was cheaper than booking on 12 Go, which was really nice. And I think it's costing us about $12 or $11 to take this limousine, and it would have been like $9 or $10 to take the big bus.
And we know that this one is way more like trustworthy because there's actually people here, and like things are going a little bit smoother than our last travel day.
So I'm very excited for a new form of transportation.
Yeah.
Watch the traffic. Xin chào.
Full bus. You want bus?
Okay, so we've only been riding the bus for maybe like 10-ish minutes, and we stopped at some random office and he told us to get off and that we were gonna go with someone else. So I'm very curious to see what type of transport we get on next, but yeah, we're just waiting to be told what to do. Maybe this is our bus? I don't actually know. From our understanding, we took a shuttle that took us from Tamcock here to Ninh Binh, and then we're hopping on the actual like limousine that we booked from Ninh Binh to Hanoi. But we're just waiting for it to come.
Okay, we've got on a bus. It's very nice. Looks like there's like reclining seats and everything, so I think it's gonna be a good ride. I think it's about an hour and a half to Hanoi. That's what it says on Google Maps at least, so we'll see how long it actually takes.
Sometimes it's just so confusing. All of a sudden we pulled up on the side of the road, he stopped, he started saying words we didn't know. I think we're changing cars and they're gonna take us to our hotel. I don't know.
And there's your bag.
I got it.
So funny, we're not even close to our hotel, but at one point he just pointed at Robin and I and just told us to like get off, and we weren't really sure what was happening. So anyways, we're getting in another car to go to our hotel. It's just a funny process when there's a language barrier and everything. It's just overall just a funny interaction.
I think our bags gained like 50 pounds.
It's so weird. Okay, we've made it to our hotel. We're staying at the Answer A Tam Tam Hotel. So far it looks pretty good. We just got checked in. They're just waiting to see if our room is ready. It's only about 1 o'clock here, so I kind of figured that we'd be a little bit early. But they also gave us some traditional tea for us to sip on while we wait. They said that it is like the traditional tea here, but it's good for our health. Okay, now that we are all checked in, we are gonna go find some lunch. A really popular dish here in Hanoi is called Bun Cha, and so it's like basically a deconstructed noodle bowl, so everything kind of comes separate and you kind of put it all together as you eat it. So we're gonna give it a try. Okay, we found our lunch spot for today. It's called the Bun Cha and Hanoi. It was like one of the top ranked bun cha places on most of the blogs that I read. So we figured we'd give it a try for our first bun cha experience. We're in like the upper level of the restaurant area, but the seating is really cool. It's all built up, so you step up and then you like step down into the tables. So like we're like not on chairs, we're just on like benches. The tables are, it's really cool. But we are very excited to try some bun cha and see how it is. Okay, so our full meal has come. So the thing with bun cha is all separate. So it comes with your noodle or your soup base. So you've got like your broth and your meat in the bowl, but then your noodles come separate, your vegetables come separate, and your greens come separate. And so what we were just taught is that you're supposed to add little by little and eat little by little. And then there's also chilies and some garlic that we can add in as well for a little bit more spice or flavor if you want. Do I just like dip? Yeah? I lost all my noodles. That's really good. Okay, Robin and I are absolutely so full. It looks like we've barely made a dent in our food. But it was absolutely delicious, and it was like sweet and tangy, and I don't know, the whole thing was just fantastic. We'll definitely be getting this again at some point in this time here in Hanoi. But for now, we're gonna head back to the hotel and chill out for a little bit because we're very full.
I am absolutely stuffed after that food. That was so good. It definitely wasn't the cheapest, but it wasn't really too bad. I think the total came to 210,000 dong, which is about like $10. But we met a really nice lady. She was working there. She gave us a whole bunch of recommendations on Hanoi. She showed us how to eat the food. So it was just overall a really good experience. So now we're gonna head back to our hotel. Welcome to our new room here in Hanoi. It's a little bit smaller than our last one there in Tamcock. I think we just got really lucky. This one is about the same price. I think we're paying around $20 Canadian, but this one doesn't come with breakfast. We also do have a big bathroom, which I'm really excited about. The last one was a wet bath, so whenever someone took a shower, the whole floor was then wet. So if you need to like brush your teeth or go to the bathroom, your feet got soaked, and I don't love that. So the shower is separate from the rest of it, has all of the basic amenities. I do think the selling point of this place though is the fantastic view that we get from not one but two of our windows, but Graham really wants to show you that.
It's pretty special. Check this out. Ta-da! We get so much natural light in here, it's crazy. We actually open the window, we can see right down the elevator shaft, so special. And then this one, wow.
It's a wall.
Just amazing. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. I can imagine Robin and I spending the mornings here just hanging out, maybe looking at our view. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so we just think it's really funny because we had no idea that that's what it was, or that's what we booked. So we came in, we're like, oh, they have the blinds drawn, let's like let some light in, not thinking like our building is sandwiched right in between two other buildings and we're like in the middle of the hallway. So I don't know what light we were thinking we would get, but just caught us off guard, and it was really funny. We're not mad about it at all.
No,
it's just really funny.
We got a good laugh.
Okay, but that I think kind of wraps up our travel day from the Tamcock or Ninh Binh region to here to Hanoi. Honestly, probably our easiest travel day.
Yeah.
And our smoothest travel day, even though I think we made 2 different transfers, even though we thought we were just booking like one direct bus that they said would drop us off at our hotel. And I mean, theoretically it did. It was just a shuttle to then get to the limousine, to then get to a taxi kind of, but we didn't have to pay for it. I don't know. I just find
it's a very interesting process.
Yeah, and I find a lot of the times here, Graham and I, with like the transport that we've been taking in Southeast Asia, it's a lot of just like blindly following where people tell you to go.
If the driver turns around and says your name and tells you to get off, well,
you get off.
That's your stop, I guess.
Yeah, it's just kind of been an interesting process, but we hope you guys enjoyed our travel video, and we will see you in the next one when we are exploring the city of Hanoi. Bye-bye!
And head to Hoi An.
Hanoi.
We're gonna head to Hanoi. This is too similar.
The city of Hanoi. Hanoi? Yeah, sorry. I second guessed if I was saying Hanoi or Hoi An mid me saying it. Okay, the city of Hanoi.
The city of
and we will see you in the next one. I need a nap.